They were fantastic. They gave everything. They follow a strategy, and football sometimes, and more than ever, strategy plays an important part. And they were amazing.
We defend not good the first goal, and after we put a perfect scenario for them. Defend so deep. With the holding midfielders following the people in the middle, so they defend with 6 in the back, so win the duel is not easy. We had our chances, our options, we could not score, and they make 2 or 3 counterattacks, that's all, and yeah, we lost the game.
Tottenham top of the league, Jose Mourinho has been there a year, and I think Tottenham fans are believing now, aren't they, Leon? They may have been a little bit, well, obviously because of his Chelsea connections, a little bit unsure about when he arrived. I don't think they are now, are they?
Not at all. 14th when he took over, top of the league at the start of the weekend after that game. So, terrific record, terrific turnaround. People were talking, Jose Mourinho himself, about the size of his squad at one point, not having options. Now at the top end, I feel like they do have a number of options to go out and score goals. And Harry Kane's changed his role. Son's looking dangerous. They are looking potentially. They can go a long way in this title race this season.
Yeah, they've got Højbjerg doing the bits and bobs and the dirty work in midfield. Gareth Bale's back. We haven't really seen him yet. So it's exciting times if you're a Tottenham fan.
It is, and I think the Højbjerg thing's it's an interesting one, that, because he does nothing at all apart from look after his back and just give the ball to other people, make challenges, and just keeps it really simple. But then they look really steady at the back now in regards with him there, that little triangle. Fullback's bomb on, but they get pulled back. And
Do you think Jose likes Højbjerg? Do you think Jose likes Højbjerg? I think Jose likes Højbjerg.
What do you think?
That's love, by the way. That's love.
You see, that's passion, isn't it? That's just well done.
Yeah.
That's his well done face.
That's his well done.
That's his well done face.
I don't want to see his badly done face.
I think it's brilliant.
Well, as a manager, you know that at the top end of the field, for everything good they do, they will get plaudits. They will get spoken about, whether it be a goal, an assist, a great piece of skill. What Højbjerg does will never be appreciated as much by people watching the game. No. But he is a manager's dream. He's, as Dion said, he sits in front of the back 4. He spots danger. If a player leaves his position, he'll go fill in it. He's probably the player as well, dictating positions and calling people back in and making them orders around the pitch. And they're so vital for any team, those kind of players. Yeah,
played for Pep, of course, at Bayern Munich as well. Not a lot, but he did. Let's have a look at the goals then. And from the Manchester City point of view, Dion, you played defensive occasions. What is going on here?
Before I hammer the defence, that first touch of Son is just outstanding. He takes it so far away from his body, he lets it bounce. It's like a delayed touch. It's just beautiful. Control with the right, finish with the left, but the defending's terrible. Harry Kane's run, Harry Kane goes towards the ball as if he wants to get the ball to his feet, with no intention of getting the ball at all. Just believe that spacing behind for Son. And Ozzy mentioned it, that the way they play together, Harry's changed his game. Son knows that he can go behind, and when Harry goes long,
he does it immediately, does it? You would think as soon as Kane goes that way, if the goal's there, Son's off, isn't he?
But that's the understanding. There's no talking at all. Where's Ozzy? Where do I go? Simple as that.
It's also knowing that Harry Kane's not going to run away from players that way, but what he can do is he can create space for Son, and Laporte bought it, hook, line and sinker. There's not a lot that Cancelo can do, I don't think, from that position. Son's already on the inside, and he thinks Laporte's got that position covered. Laporte just gets sucked in, and it's only 3 yards, but his momentum on top of the 3 yards means there's nothing that he can do. Son, so clever, spots the opportunity, and he's away.
It's just Harry Kane. Harry Kane comes towards the ball. There you go. There's Harry Kane. There's the 2 defenders. Just it's 2 yards.
Yeah.
Watch it. The 2 players go with him, and then there's the spaces there.
Listen, none of us are goalkeepers, unless Chris is about to tell us. Brad Friedel I worked with a lot here a few years ago, and the amount of times he texts me on a Monday morning and go, goalkeepers far out. Do you look at both goals and think if Ederson had been back 4 or 5 yards, he would have given himself more chance of saving both?
Without a doubt, yes. For me, he is too far out. But you made a good point, Ozzy, and you said that, they
he's the sweeper.
I can understand why he's out, because he's part of an 11-player unit that keeps the ball. So he's out there as much to be part of a passing unit to be in position to receive the ball. If he's on his goal line, he can never really do that for Manchester City. So I can understand why he's there, but maybe that he needs to look as soon as his team are out of possession.
Correct.
He needs to get back
Absolutely.
on his goal line quicker, because you're right, from that position so far out, it's very difficult to stop those shots.
And for 2-0, everybody knows how Tottenham are playing now, in the sense that Kane is dropping into this hole. Surely someone's got to have his name. You know, somebody has got to say, right, when Kane goes in there, you follow him, which is presumably Rodri in this team.
You would expect so. And that position in front of the defence that Harry Kane has really thrived in this season is so important defensively. You can't allow anybody in that position running at your back four, back three, wherever it might be. And Kyle Walker gets caught up the field, and Manchester City don't cover it. They don't shout somebody come back in to make sure that they have Spurs outnumbered in that position, and suddenly, great turn by Kane. And then Spurs have got the runners, and it's Kevin De Bruyne who's trying to get back to try and thwart the shot, but he can't make it.
And even after the goal goes in, and Lo Celso puts the ball in the back of there's no City players that are angry about this.
No.
There's no physical angry body language as if to say, why didn't you do this, why didn't you do that? It's very much turn around, get the ball and carry on. That's where you need leaders. That's where people have got to say, you should have done that, you should have done that.
Yeah.
Point the fingers. If you want to win leagues, you've got to
I would
be
have
held
done with
accountable.
Company. I was trying not to say Company's name.